Number 2 begins. They've got it 2nd down and 6 to begin. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
7-yard gain. And the Texans, 1st down.
Now give on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the gun, here's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards on that play. 1st down for Houston.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Already. Now a run on 1st down. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
From the 41.
7.
Here's 2nd down and 7. Stroud gonna tuck this one on the zone read. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards, but we'll need to check on the call.
Here we go. 118.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud will try to hit him with a screen. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Now he'll run. And he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Handoff here, up the middle. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Lee McNeil. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Yard and the field goal unit coming on the field. This is going to be from 53 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are back within a point. It's 14-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Raiders offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Oh, the hard count looked like they cut somebody to jump. If they did, they'd pick up the 1st down.
Automatic 1st down.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Back to throw. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
At the 48-yard line.
Now, faking the give, he's going to take a shot down the field. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. A big-time play for Vegas. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Let's go now. 19 right.
They'll look to throw again. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Trying to get it to this tight end, Brock Bowers. And third down coming up. They'll go with the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up into this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. Mark down at the 6. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That touchdown, number 11 on the year.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone. Because as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Texans 13.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Texans offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10.
Here we go. 18.
In motion now, it's Collins. On first and 10, here's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 8 at the 23-yard line.
A second down throw for Stroud. And he let him a bit too much. That pass is incomplete.
Running back out of the backfield.
Third, they need 8.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He'll look deep, left sideline. That one is batted away, incomplete. No separation that time, tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Brings up second and 4.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Vegas.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Hit as he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Cam Little on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Raiders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Texans offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out first down and 10. This one's going to be taken in by Collins. Here's second and 2.
Second and 2 at the 25-yard line.
One final throw before the break. Pushed by Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. At Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, the Steelers at home to take on the Bengals in the AFC North. And here's the Bengals running back. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Bengals get a much-needed win as they move back to 500 at 5-5. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the Miami Dolphins. And this is Josh Allen. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Bills with a 1-point lead, 7-6 your halftime score. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Denver Broncos. And here's the Eagles running back. He's going to bull his way in from a couple yards away. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Eagles with the big lead in front of a home crowd at the half. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Raiders offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. As we move deeper in the season, he continues to put up the big numbers week after week. And you see it manifest there, the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year.
Here we go, set.
The third quarter begins with a run. And he'll get past to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here.
The screen pass. Complete to number 26. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up third down.
Here's a third down and 4. Complete.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll take this forward for about 5.
Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From 29, here's second and 4. Here's Stroud. The second down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Throw on the run is complete. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 34.
On second down, Stroud. Open man, that's Collins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
First down.
To the ground, a first down run. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Stroud quickly out to Collins. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain
From the 23, here's second and 1.
At the Raiders' 23-yard line.
You have a tight end motioning left here. Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. Second and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it third and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
And he is going to have a Texans first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes. Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and
Next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right. But it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown, Texans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Stroud. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Trying the right side this time. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way.
Still 3rd down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down.
3 and out. 4th down.
This returnable from inside his own 40. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides. This drive kicks off with 1st and 10. That last run lost a yard, setting up 2nd and 11.
At the 43-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Texans getting all set to punt. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor 1st punt. That is fielded at the 20. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Raiders offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back, because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception, and the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down, Las Vegas.
Up the middle they go. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Taken down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
And the Las Vegas first down. A gain of 27 on the play.
It's first down, and they'll run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, let's go.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 19.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And that last throw not going to count for much in the grand scheme of things, but it does move him over 3,000 yards passing for the season. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got his big tight end, Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Texans 21.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 32-yard line.
18, what's that?
From the gun, here's Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side, it either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Stroud to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
The Texans set to punt this one away. The Raiders offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll give on the ground, and that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. It is 3rd and 10.
It's now 3rd and 10.
Now they'll set up to throw. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. Inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Vegas. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
118.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Quick throw taken in. And he's going to be taken down to 37. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 42-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd down.
Now Stroud. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be close to another first down as he's forced out just shy of the marker. From the 24 now, here's second and a yard. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Here we go, set.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 3. They'll stick with him again, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Texans 21.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The Texans offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Already.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. That'll be incomplete. Incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Incomplete. Azarie Thomas on the coverage.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And with an open date on the schedule next week, we'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time.